All right, greetings. This is Robert Foertsch with the Truth Network. And I'm exposing the truth I find out about. Wide variety of topics and music videos and movies. All kinds of documentaries that others have created. I utilize everything that I can to expose this reality. And the topics are very controversial in some cases. So I won't mention what they are. You can take a look if you want. If you like the content creator that produced it or the subject matter, you may want to look further. Everybody gets their own search result. That's just the way it is. So some may say, oh, I can Google that. Yeah, good luck with that. See what you get. You may find the truth that way, or it may be hard to see because they can make it very difficult to find it. So I've made it a bit easier for people to go ahead and check out if they want to. This is the Point in Cherry Grove, South Carolina. This is all actionable information, and people will do whatever they either can do or what they want to do with it. The truth is the most censored topic there is. I think this would probably be a good place to set her down. Yeah, I'll do it like that for now. Move it up here a little bit. So sometimes the artificial intelligence will pick an interesting thumbnail. It's done it before. So how will you know the truth when it's right in front of you? And I'm not just speaking of me right now at this moment. I'm speaking of whatever is in front of you, whatever you're looking at, your life circumstances, choices that you have to make. People are reflective. You can probably see a reflection of me on the beach. We reflect off our lives, our past, present, future, hopes, dreams, fears. How does that all work out? Well, I believe it works out as it's supposed to. I wanted to find out the truth about what was really going on, and led me to the ultimate truth. The most important truth is to recognize the need to be born of the Spirit, and then to realize whether or not that actually occurred. So the short answer for me is I thought I was born again until I actually was. Thought I was born again in 1982 until I actually was in 2014. And the change was so significant, I wanted to let other people know that that can in fact happen. It happened to me. One of the other realities is that the Earth is stationary and level. This is a sea level liquid mirror, and reality exposes the global lie. Biblical cosmology is a stationary level Earth. And then, of course, there's the epic battle between good and evil, and who's who? How will you know? Sometimes those that are running with the devil right now may be changed, radically changed. It happened to me. And I'm grateful for that. That's why I'm unapologetically biblical. So I've got theologians, authors, documentary producers, to expose the truth about some very unpopular, yet truthful, I believe, biblical theology, cosmology, soteriology, all of that. So there's the unpopular truth and the comfortable lies. I encourage everybody to go for the upgrade, to learn how to be able to trade the lies for the truth, and to live out your purpose. My desire for me is to live out my purpose, regardless of how unpopular that is with either people around me or at a distance. Keep in mind some of the interactions in the comments threads on whatever platform may not even be human. They may be artificial intelligence chatbots, or they could be a deceived individual that just wants to rationalize whatever they want to believe. Wow. It's a pretty deep topic. So the truth is the most censored topic there is. The truth about whatever you want to know about. So it goes like this. There's a kaleidoscope of conspiracy theories to hide the actual conspirators and what they're up to and how they accomplish what they do. I'm wanting to expose all of that. I am exposing all of that, using digital worldwide communications technology to expose that. One of my commenters mentioned that they were only able to hear one side of their headphones. I appreciate that feedback, and I didn't know why. I still don't know exactly why. It's just that with double mics, I'm good to go. I read the instructions and everything. Imagine that. So anyway, I'm just grateful to be alive. Rather than do stuff and that I hope the Almighty likes, I simply seek the truth, what He wants me to do, and then rely on Him to carry that out. Ultimately, He is the way, the truth, and the life. You may know Him as Yeshua, Yahweh, the living Word, the living water, the way, the truth, the life, the Alpha and Omega, knowing the end from the beginning. He's Almighty God in human flesh to prove He is who He says He is, His life and authentic born-again followers of His expose that reality. How cool is that? So there's a lot of truth in the movies, in a veiled sort of way, and a lot of fiction on what's presented as the authoritative fact, sponsored by big money and the control mechanism of the world. So there you go. We're coming up on a celebration of Independence Day, and I would say for me, I'm glad to be dependent on the Almighty, free to do what He created me to do. The symphony of humanity comes on out here. It's truly amazing. People come from all over the world. One of the technologies that is so literally mind-blowing is brain-computer interface. Brain-computer interface technology. Transcranial neuromodulation. Technical terms for wireless, can be wireless mind control technology. like the Matrix went wireless. And I've got documentation about all this. Hey, good morning, Mark. Good morning. I am. That's good. Oh, you're fine. You're in the. Oh, look at him. How adorable. So in the Truman Show-esque world that we live in, there is a curated narrative, and this is a nice place to be able to show this reality. There we go. So what's a real challenge with life responsibilities is for people to go ahead and expose this reality that I'm talking about. It's a real challenge. I know. I'm experiencing that. But I love it. The Almighty prepared good works in advance for us to do. So living those out is really important. So it's individual for everybody. We've all got our own situation and either an accurate or inaccurate situational awareness. So for example, opposing views can't all be correct. In fact, they're all incorrect or wrong except for the actual reality. What is it really? What is going on really, actually? Once again, there's the morning mist that we can see out there. Fog on the horizon. You know, I talk about healthy electrolytes in my bathtub. A tablespoon of boron, baking soda, magnesium, sea salt, apple cider vinegar, a full spectrum sea salt, but also quite often tears. This world is sad. There's a lot of pain in this world. I experience it. And I want to help people avoid a lot of the pain. I would rather help people to realize there's other ways of learning other than from mistakes. We can learn from our mistakes, others' mistakes, or directly from the Almighty, who can reveal what He wants us to do and what He wants us to see. So I was able to trade in my rags for His riches. Best trade ever. Best deal ever. So would that be a deal that you would want to do? So instead of getting everything I thought I wanted, He gave me a want to have what He created me to have and do. The experience that I have, including the pain. It's all part of the deal. So there you go. Hey, I want to thank you for your public and private encouragement. You can feel free to reach out anytime you like if you think I've missed something or got it wrong. Thank you so much.